Hello there, and welcome back to Andre Plays the Unreal Beta Dots Conversion. Last time we finished Nork's Elbow, and now we're about to enter the map called Ruins, a map which later on becomes known as the Temple of Vandora, but in the beta, at this point in time, it's only known as Ruins, because it's simply the Gnarly Ruins, some ancient ruins by the Gnarly. We also have this door. This is like the main door in, except it's locked, so we can't actually go through this door. So we can go through either this side passage or the other side passage. Either way takes you forward to the next map. Last video I also mentioned how I fixed the aspect ratio problem. I made the aspect ratio like better so that you can actually see more of the vertical parts of the screen, but I found that every time you load a new map, for whatever reason, it defaults back to the old aspect ratio. So from now on, every time I load a new map, I'm gonna have to type in the new aspect. I'm gonna have to like tell it to go to the new aspect ratio again. Luckily, I've bound that to a key. So simply when we enter a new map, I'm gonna click a key on the keyboard, and it will fix the aspect ratio for us, as you'll see. So let us continue on to Ruins. New map. As you can see, the aspect ratio is ruined, so I click the button, boom, aspect ratio is fixed. So here we are in Ruins. There's an 8-ball over here. There isn't actually an 8-ball in the release version over here. Instead there's an 8-ball in the release version in here. Oh, here's the 8-ball bullets, but not 8-ball. The 8-ball in the release version is over here. Here are the main big doors that we saw, but from the inside. And here's the other side. I don't think that light was there before, that one there. I'm pretty sure that light wasn't there before. Well, in the previous map at least. So let's use the 8-ball, considering we have bullets over here. Okay, let's... Oh, and the stinger over here as well. Okay, I'll use 8-ball. And we see some mantas and a beta crow. I took a bit of damage there. Oh, why do I keep taking damage? Okay, you know what? Bad idea to use 8-ball with these guys. I'm not doing very well, am I? You know what? I might start that again. Sorry to keep restarting it, but no, it's interesting that we see a crow here, because in the release version of Unreal, you only see a crow for the first time in Gateway to Narpali, which is quite a few maps away from here. Whereas it looks like here they're introducing the crow a lot earlier than then. In the beta, in this beta here, they're introducing the crow all the way back in Ruins. So yeah, that's an interesting change that they've made. Also, the crow look different, their skin is different, and the bullets that they shoot are different compared to the release version. Anyway, okay, let's try to do this without taking damage. There's a brute in there. This is locked, as you'd expect. Also, unlike in the release version, there's a little fountain here. In the release version, this is just a little pit of water, it's got like this octagonal sort of pool at the bottom with the water in it, but there's no fountain. Whereas here, there's like a little water fountain. So yeah, a few changes here. We've got the water fountain, we got the crown, we got no co-op passage over here, no co-op passage opens up, and no door shuts behind you even. And I think this is different as well. These doors are a bit, they look like more stony. You can see the picture of Vandora through here though, so clearly they were planning on making it the Temple of Vandora, because you see Vandora's picture. But the map was still called Ruins at this point. They still had not named the map Temple of Vandora. If we go this way, we see this door here is sealed. You can't get through here yet, so there's a sealed way over there, and a sealed way over there. Another beta crown. Oh god damn it. Should I do that again? Might as well try to do that again. I know I'm save scumming as they call it, but that's just the way I play, I guess. Oh what? Damn it, that took the game to be damage. Oh, good enough. Does it have the water glitch? Huh. It doesn't actually have the glitch. Oh no, it does. See, if you zoom down here, you actually see it's a different, it is a water glitch. It's not the exact same one. In the release version, when you swim down to the bottom, there's like a BSP hole at the bottom. Oh god damn it. And it does have a similar effect here, you see? They keep respawning. Are they gone? Are they finally gone? Good. So nothing down here except for this BSP hole. It's not really a BSP hole, it's more just like a, well it is sort of, it's like a texture glitch. And over here there's a passage. There are bars over here, so we can't get through here. But there is a side passage over here that we can swim through. And here we find a super health, which we don't need, and a dispersion pistol power up. So let's pick this up. Our dispersion pistol has powered up. We only shoot one ball now, but I guess it's a more powerful ball. I don't know. Either way, I'll leave the super health here, and we'll come back to it sometime later. When we actually need it. So we have 2 locked doors, 2 sealed areas I mean, and a super house to come back to. Let's test out this new dispersion pistol. 2 shots. Pretty nice. Okay, we can go left or we can go right. Let's go left. It's pretty dark in here. We are now in the room with the picture of Vandora over here. If we shoot her, there's no thunder sound though. But that's Vandora. And interestingly, this thing over here, this altar, if you can sort of walk through it now, and if you shoot it, it actually breaks. I'm pretty sure. Yeah, if you shoot it, it breaks. Whereas in the release version, it's just a solid object. It doesn't break. So yeah, pretty cool. This is sealed. Does this have the secret? If you, in the release version, Nadi actually opens this doorway, but if you go up to it and press grab on the keyboard, you actually open it yourself. But if I go up to it and press grab, does anything happen? No. Okay, no secret. Hey, that's a normal crow. All the other crows were beta crows, but this crow is like a modern crow. Also, he's stuck. Yeah, okay. Lots of stinger ammo. I should probably be using stinger actually. It's pretty dark in here. Nothing up here. What's down there? I hear more crow. Interesting. Oh, and I see a scar over there. What's up here? Another scar over here. Okay, I'll kill the scar over here first. Oh, I think the scar up there saw me. Oh, they're fighting. The scar and the crowd are fighting. So we killed the 2 Scar and the Crow. I don't know where that Crow was before. Was he on the ledge up top? I'm not sure. I think he was up there on the ledge up top and he jumped down. But I know there were 2 Scar that we just killed. So these doors are locked. Once again, no little court passage. And wait a second. Ah! And the Scar dropped a razor jack. Now this is interesting, because you usually don't get the razor jack until, in the release version, you don't get the razor jack until the ISV crown. But in the beta, they made it so that the Scar that you shot, the Scar that you killed, dropped the razor jack. Let's check it out, this razor jack. When we picked it up, it made a different noise to usual. And if you click it, primary fire, yeah, it makes a different noise. And secondary fire, its shooting noise is different. Interesting. But yeah, so a lot of things in this map that they put in that that in the release version they didn't put in until later. We have the beta crown, we have the razor jack. What else do we have? Up here we have this locked door here. We have the razor blades. We have no little court passage because just like before, just like it was with the entrance area, there was no court passage because the court passages were added later on when they turned Unreal into a co-op game, when they implemented the online co-op play. But during the beta originally, you know, it was just going to be a single player game, so there was no need for adding co-op accessibility, co-op passages. Although there is this little hole over here. Also, no boat. In the release version, there's a little boat you can get on. You take a little boat ride down here, but there's no boat here. If we swim under here, we find this secret here. It's not really, I mean, it is sort of a secret. A gnarly holding a flat cannon. Also, it's interesting, in the release version, instead of Crow, you find Scar Troopers. So it looks like they replaced the Scar Troopers with Crow. So it's like now, you are seeing the Crow, but you're not seeing the Scar Troopers until a later map. Whereas before it was like, this is where we're going to first introduce Scar Troopers to you. Interesting. Aren't they usually devilfish in the water here? Oh, interesting. The flame was already lit. In the release version, you have to this is sealed. Oh, I hear a gas bag. Wherever is the gas bag? Is that a giant gas bag? I think that's a giant gas bag. And this is another monster that they're introducing now. Or another thing they're introducing now. Another thing they're introducing now, I should say. So we got the Crow introduced early. We got the razor jack introduced early. And now we have the giant gas bag introduced early. In the release version, there's only one giant gas bag, and that's in the gnarly castle. But anyway, as I was saying, in the release version, there's like a gate that's sealed here, and you have to press the button down there to open the gate, and then press a button on the floor to activate the Torch of Tranquility, this purple flame, and it's activating the purple flame, which opens the door down there. Here's this normal gas bag. So yeah, in the release version, this is sealed. You have to, or maybe it's this one which is sealed. Maybe this one is sealed. No, it's this one. It's this gate which is sealed. This gate here is sealed. And you have to go down there, press a button, and then the gate opens, press a button on the floor, and that activates this torch, and that's what opens the door down there, the sealed door where the Scar was before. But now it looks like this torch is already active, so maybe we just have to press the button. Razor blades we don't need. 8 balls we can take. Looks like we just need to press this button and that's what activates the door. Yeah, this button now activates the sealed door down there rather than this button opening the grate down there. And does that make sense? This button opens the door all the way back down there, up there, rather than in the release version where that button opens the gate, and then we activate the torch, and that opens the door down there. Okay, let's walk up here. Anything up here? A lot of stinger ammo in this map. A lot of stinger ammo. No monsters here either. In the release version there are monsters in these rooms. And there's items, but looks like they didn't put anything in these rooms yet. These rooms are pretty empty. No monsters, no items, pretty much. Nothing down here. Nothing down here. I'm pretty sure there were also, I mentioned there were devilfish in this water here. In the release version. Maybe they'll appear if I swim in it. Maybe they're triggered by a trigger. Are they anywhere? I don't see them anywhere. I'll just go around here and head back. So yeah, it looks like maybe they didn't program in the devilfish yet. I mean, they programmed in the one in that well from before. So I don't know. There were like 10 of them spawning in that well from before, you know? Remember we kept killing them and they kept respawning? Okay, so now that we pressed that button, this should have, we pressed that button, this should have opened this door over here. Yep. Let me just do a save. Nothing over here. There's an item over here in the release version, I'm pretty sure. There's a lot of items in the release version that they haven't put in this version yet. There was also a brute here in the release version, and a shield belt, but neither of them are over here. A lot of empty rooms here. This water down here doesn't connect to anywhere, it's just water. Just in its own little area. No scar and no button on the wall. In the release version, when you walk through these doors, a scar presses a button on the wall and that seals this door behind you, and then you got to defeat the scar and then press the button again to open up the gate again. So it like traps you in the area, like traps you in the fighting area. But there's no scar here, it looks like. We can see the Titan. Can we even shoot the Titan through here? Let me check. We may be able to shoot the Titan through here. We can. In the release version, you don't see the Titan yet. In the release version, you see this arena, but you don't see the Titan yet. I think it's only later on that the Titan spawns or something, or like, I don't know, you can't really see the Titan through here. I'm not sure. Either way, there's no way to open these bars. I'm pretty sure they're not even a mover. We'll kill the Titan later on. Actually, it might be a good idea to kill the Titan here. Because this way it won't be able to fight back. Wait, can its rocks hit me? I wonder. Maybe we can kill the Titan through here. Also, this Titan is a stone Titan. That's why its skin is lighter than the regular Titan. This feels like cheating, don't you think? The fact that we can just shoot the Titan over here and it's just not doing anything to us. Well, we defeated the Titan. That was pretty easy. Let me just go back and get my ammo. Like I said, that Titan is maybe that's why maybe that's why in the release version they decided not to put that Titan in there over there, so that players couldn't just shoot it there and avoid the big fight. In the release version, like I said, the Titan, you can't see the Titan in there. And then when you enter the big arena later on, the Titan, the Titan must spawn at some later point when you enter the arena later on. Is that all the Teridium shards? I think so. Oh, bit of a BSP hole over here. I haven't got too many flares left, I've got 4 flares. These things don't have any items on them. There's a side room over here, but the side room has no message on the wall. And there's no secret invisibility here. Later on, in the release version, there's like a message on the wall saying to kiss the water with a kiss of fire, to become like Vandora, become as elusive as the mist. And if you throw a flare in the water here, it'll open up a secret door here that will reveal an invisibility. But that's that's in the release version. So it looks like they hadn't had the idea yet. Pretty detailed sort of goat's head over here though, or dragon's head, whatever it is. So, and this water is solid, interesting. Either way, nothing in the side room yet. Maybe they were planning on doing something but hadn't put it in yet. Because you gotta not forget, this is still, these maps were not finished. Like, they were still in the middle of designing them. They're still in the middle of introducing things to them. Here's a picture of Vandora. Like I said, in the release version, when you shoot it, you hear a clash of thunder. But there's no thunder here. And now when we walk through here, these gates open up. Now we are back over here. In the beginning area, where this gate has now opened. And now this gate over here should have opened, and it has. I hear a manta. Is that a giant manta? I think it's a giant manta. Oh, damn it, hit me. In this pool, I think there are a bunch of sharks that spawn. Devilfish. Well, I call them sharks, but technically they're devilfish. This is the other side of that grate from before, remember? Remember that underwater crate? Oh, might as well get the super health now. I mean, it's not like I'm gonna need it later. Because we just killed the wait, you know what? I'll kill all the monsters first, and then I'll go back and get the super health. Here, in the release version, this is the first time we see gnarly cows over here. But in the beta, we've been seeing gnarly cows ever since you know, Gnarly's Canyon. These bullets are going right through him. Where did the other one go? The other one's over here. Yeah, weird. The bullets are going right through them. No lift over here. Because once again, the lift over here is a co-op. It's like a co-op accessibility thing. But without any lift, without any co-op, there's no need to add the lift in here. And a brute over here. See, these are not lesser brutes like the ones in Rajigar Mine. These are big brutes. These are the full-on brutes. And this is the arena where we fight the Titan. The Titan was standing there. Usually we have to run in here, shoot the Titan, fight the Titan. And once you kill the Titan, I think this thing opens. Like, I think before you defeat the Titan, there's like a gate across here or something. I don't know if it's a gate. I think maybe it's just you can't get in here. And then once the Titan dies, the rocks break or something, and this thing opens up. So you can't actually exit until you kill the Titan. And that's the gate that we saw from the other side. But of course, with us, we just killed the Titan from the other side, so we didn't need to do it this way. Can we not get up here? I don't think we can. Okay, let me just go back and get some 8-ball ammo and get the super health. Because I think that's all the monsters killed. Because when we pass through that door on that side there, that takes us to the next map, the trench. Where were those? I'm pretty sure there were 8 balls there, 8 balls down here. Were there 8 balls anywhere else? No, I'm full on 8 balls now anyway. Where am I going? Where am I going? I think that's everything I wanted to say in this map, really. But yeah, like I've mentioned several times now, these were originally just old gnarly ruins dedicated to no one. And it was relatively late in development that they decided to make this a temple dedicated to Vandora, one of the gnarly gods, or goddesses I should say. Either way, once we kill the Titan, this thing collapses or opens up, and we basically, yeah, something happens, I think like a rock fall or something, and or maybe it's a gate. Is there a gate here? Or maybe it's a stone pillar here. I'm not sure. But it opens up, so we can go through. And once we walk through here, it crumbles again behind us. We have rock shaking, it crumbles again behind us, so we can't go back. One of the few times where it actually makes... Oh, we're stuck now. Uh-oh. No, I'm out. Because often when you pass from one map to the next map, the way behind you like seals, because obviously in Unreal, maps are only one way. You cannot go back to a previous map. But very rarely is there actually like a reason in game for it sealing. Like often there'll just be a door that you open, go to the next map, and then in the next map when you try to go back to that door, it's just locked. You can't go through it, you know? But here there's actually like a rockfall actually showing what happens. Oh wait, actually before I go to this next map, I just want to check something. If I cheat, if I turn on Ghost to avoid the map change, Ghost. Here we go out here. We actually see this big, huge area. So it makes you wonder what was this area for, because this area doesn't need to be here. All this needs to be is it could just stop here, because once you walk through this, once you walk beyond here, boom, it goes to the next map. So it doesn't need to have this big area, but there is this whole big area here. And it makes you wonder, was this originally a different part of Ruins that they then later cut? But they sort of left the map in there, you just don't ever actually access it, because you trigger the end of the map before you get to this area. I don't know. But either way, like I said, we walk down here, trigger next map, and now we are in the Trench, which is also called F-Hub 2B. Well, I will see you next time for André Plays the Unreal Beta. Thank you for watching. Bye!